Hello everyone and welcome back to Laurence Plays Factorio Space Age for further adventures on Fulgora, where I'm going to be continuing with my my mission to turn enormous quantities of scrap into enormous quantities of miscellanea and then turn all of that into goodness knows what else. Now, there's been some, in the last stream, I made some improvements to my system. So over here we've got the scrap pouring in, it's being chopped up into all kinds of bits and pieces, and then we're watching to see how much of various things there are over here, and if these boxes get to be a bit too full, then the scrap gets passed off up here to be dismantled and just destroyed. So we've got a loop of recyclers here, so they'll take anything in and then chomp it up, and sometimes it'll come back out, sometimes it won't, and we'll see what we get out the other side, and then eventually we'll get nothing out the other side. We've also got some requests going on over here where we're monitoring how much of certain things we've got. And if we have, for example, a shortage of green circuits, but we have more than enough blue circuits, then blue circuits will be diverted up over here. As you can see, there's a few of them in here. And then they'll be dismantled into, well, in this case, lots of green circuits and red circuits and other stuff besides. Now, this isn't working very nicely at the moment because, unfortunately, I forgot that the red circuits would need to be pulled out as well. So there's quite a lot of them have got stuck in the sortomatron along here and aren't getting passed through. But if I grab out a load of these, then we can then the system will start to flow again. And in fact, let's put down a few pieces of belt here, whatever I've got, just like that, to allow at least some of the belts, some of the red circuits to come out and get out the clogging. Whilst in the meantime, I come down here and go, oh yes, I probably should have been a little bit smarter about this system, shouldn't I? So we'll yeah, break this up and sort of make some fixes in here as well. So I can get rid of lots of this and this. And so what I'm going to need to do is put in, the spaghetti is intensifying, unfortunately. I can put in a splitter there like that, up belt going like that. There we go, so that's going to be passed through there. And then, how are we even getting blue circuits through? Oh yes, blue circuits are coming through here. The spaghetti is spaghettifying, as you can clearly tell. This is all awful. What if I put this splitter here instead? No, because that's got the input coming in from here where the green belts are, and there's red belts coming out of there. Oh yes, they're going underneath to get to there. Okay. Let's pull up some of this as well and have a bit of a think about how we want to do this, because this is not particularly promising at the moment. So I'm going to need to split red belts out somewhere. In fact, we could do that down here. What if down here I take red belts out to the left, like that? Then, oh, this is a horrible spaghetti nightmare, as is traditional. This one is also red belt, so I can bring this down here. And if I join these together with a splitter about here, oops, like that. This is a very spaghetti nightmare. Bring that through there and down to there. There we go. So that's gonna. No, it's not. No, this is going. This is just getting worse and worse. Right. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here is put in my splitter there with the red circuits being brought out on the bottom. Like that, and then gather the stuff up off there and have an output belt there, and then this is the I was going to say this is the clever part. It's not that clever. I'm going to just bring this into here, and we can pass, and then any red circuits coming around this way will just pass straight through, and that means I can then do this. We still need to bring these blue circuits back out, which will be done like that. And then there's some cogs supposedly coming through. They're going into an underground there and then never to be seen again. So in the spirit of maximum spaghetti, we'll have them come through like this. I can also straighten up this belt because that's a nonsense. Cogs can come around here and here. And everything is now a weird tangle of spaghetti, but it will at least work. So that's nice. Yes, garbage spaghetti, Madman. You're definitely not wrong there. Hello, No Guard, and also hello to Madman, of course. Yeah, so this is weird, but it sort of kind of works. I feel like there must be a better way to get this through here. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is swap these two belts over. In fact, you know what? Given that, let's cut that there. And then do right. So when all these cogs have gone through and been loaded into that thing. In fact, in the meantime, you know, I did want to do a little bit of upgrading of these. It's occurred to me that there's quite a lot of beltage going on, inserters through here that, you know, could be a bit quicker. Let's do some upgrades. I don't know how important these are going to be, but I feel that making them a bit less terrible can only be a good thing. So we'll do all of that. Right, and that's given the cogs time to escape. So now I can say this belt is. Oh, here comes some blue belts, just to demonstrate that sometimes you can have a shortage of them. So they're going to come through here. What I want to do is point that down like that and get rid of that. So these will come through here, and then I can bring them straight through. Stop getting stuck on belts. Straight through here like that, and that'll take them into the blue belts area. And I can get rid of all of this, and then hopefully I now need to find a way to get this under that one, which is going to need another underground belt. This isn't. I'm not convinced this is getting better, but it will eventually get better. I kind of promise. So that can go there. Then this can go. Nope. This can go. Get your fingers on the right keys on the keyboard, Laurence. Like this. Allowing this one to then go under here and go upwards. This is still a little bit of a tangle and a bit spaghetti, but it's significantly better than it was before. So I'll go up to there, under there, and under there, and they can then be fed into this Cogomatron over here. Right, okay. Hello, Elia. Yes, the spaghetti going on here is beyond anything I could possibly hope for dinner. For dinner, I only had fusilli, which is much less tangled than all of this nonsense. Anyway, I think that will now solve that very specific problem. So we can tick that one off. I can also remove this belt here. And then put some of those red circuits probably in this box down here, because I no doubt I now have an excess. Actually, I don't have that many excess of them, so we'll hang on to the rest for now. Okay. So that is crisis number 1 sorted out. The other thing that was a crisis before was the amount of iron I had, and that is being nicely fixed by having regular iron drops coming in from orbit. So now we've got the spaceship up in orbit. The electric boogaloo at the moment is shredding iron rocks like this, then gathering up all that could possibly be wanted, putting them into here, and then we're dropping large quantities of iron ore and iron plates down onto the planet while still making lots and lots of ammunition. And in here you can see we've still got about 500 ammo, so that's going really well. It's not too full of nonsense, so that seems to be all right. So with that, I now have a sufficiency, I would like to say, of iron, or at least I will soon have a sufficiency of iron. If we look in this box over here, we can see there's now in excess of 500 in there, so that's good, doing a lot better than it was before. So we're able to make these sticks. We've now got enough iron sticks for what we're trying to do right now, which is mostly rail and pylons. And this means that now we've actually got all the bits and pieces we need being built. We still don't have power down here, but we'll come back to that. That's fine. Hello, Metbar. Good evening. Welcome to the Spaghetti Nonsense stream. So, the next thing I was thinking of doing, and this was actually Madman's idea, so if it goes horribly wrong, we can all blame him. But what I was thinking is at the moment, I'm just junking stuff up here. Why not at least turn this into something vaguely useful? So if I put in a splitter here and a couple of pieces of belt like that, and then an inserter, and for now, I'm just going to use a box. At some point in the distant future, I'm probably going to want to turn that into something a bit more elegant. But at the moment, I want to say, right output filter priority is greater than normal. So, no, left priority. There we go. So anything of a higher tier than normal will then get pumped down here and will go into that box. Then the other part, the other rather important bit of that, which I haven't done yet, is going to be to come over here and get some quality modules. Now, I think I need all kinds of circuits for those. So let's take... Okay, I still don't have a huge number of greens. I have plenty of reds, which is interesting, and I have a lot of blues, which is even more interesting. So the blue circuit production is going really, really well. We'll chuck some of those in there. We'll chuck some of those in there, and that'll start us making some more quality modules. And then once I've got a collection of those, I can start sticking them in the crushers over here and upcycling some of the scrap that's coming through. But I've got 3 quality 2s at the moment, so let's chuck them in there like that. Let's pick up that solid fuel and let's put a box down here because apparently I don't have one. Oh, and pylon as well. Okay, so that means we will now. So now we've got essentially we've got 3 things here. We've got over here we are converting anything all the scrap that comes in just into useful stuff. The useful stuff is being sent over to here. When we've got enough of that, we're then sending the excess over here where it will be upgraded and some of it will be turned into better quality unnecessary stuff. But that means maybe I can make some better than normal rocket fuel, or I can make some better than normal water, or I don't know. We'll see what comes out of this process. Probably nothing useful, but I feel like since we've got these machines here anyway, it'd be interesting to give it a shot, see what happens. And then here we've got a load more recyclers, and these are taking in anything. These are dismantling anything where we need the constituent parts. So, for example, for the green circuits, when we have a shortage of those, we can then turn red or blue circuits into green circuits and other miscellanea as well. I'm probably going to need something at some point to tell it to make plastic. At the moment, we have almost 700 of it, which is quite a decent amount. But eventually, that's probably going to be a bit of a problem. But in general, things are. I'm not sure whether it's going brilliantly, but it is at least sort of going. The next thing I would quite like to do, actually, is as a quick side project, is build some lights so I can at least illuminate this base a bit, because it does get really dark here during the night, at least between the flashes of lightning. So lights are here. They are made from iron plate, electric copper cable, and electronic circuits, of which we have 2 out of 3 here. Actually, up here. If I put in an assembly machine here, this is getting spaghetti again, but, you know, whatever. Power for that. There won't do. Power for that. And then I can put in a short inserter here, long inserter here, short inserter here, and or I'll put pylon there as well. And then a red box there. Do I have any red boxes anywhere? We'll find out in a minute. Probably not, is the obvious answer to that. I should probably make some of those. And I'd like you to make lights, please. So we'll do that. And no, we don't have any red boxes, but I can... Yes, we do. Okay, we do have a red box. I think more than a stack of lamps would be a bit ridiculous. So now I can switch over to the map view, and I can slap some of these lamps down just about everywhere. So we'll have a few in along here, maybe every other machine. Something like that. That's not quite the right pattern, but never mind. And we'll do this. I was going to say, yeah, do the same over here. Add a little bit of light in, just to sort of to make it a bit easier to tell what's going on when stuff's happening, basically. Over here, this area should be fairly self-illuminating, but I'll give it some lamps anyway. The mining area, not so much of a big deal. I don't care quite so much about that. But I'll put some through up the middle along here, if I can work out where. So that's the... There's a mess of everything's along here. I'm not too worried about exactly where I put them. The main point of this is just to provide a bit more illumination throughout the factory, so that when I'm paging around it looking for things, it's not quite so dark and gloomy. I'd like just a little bit of illumination here and there, so we can tell so we can see what's going on. You guys can see a bit better, because I know the video compression doesn't play very nicely with darkness. So I think having all these through here will make things a little bit better for my wonderful viewers. And then some stuff going on down here as well. So let's give this some light, like that. Okay, so that's sorted. That's sort of that's the initial sort of messing around that I was planning to do. It doesn't seem to, the lights don't seem to be coming on actually, even though it says turned off during daytime. But there were lightning strikes, so I don't know. Maybe it's not actually daytime. No, maybe it is actually daytime. Sorry. Anyway, given all of that now, it's sort of slightly aside. Things do seem to be working kind of okay. Yeah, the lightning does light it up, just only occasionally, and I was hoping for a little bit more illumination than that. Ooh, we've made some qualities. So that's a 1.6 and a 1.3 instead of 1, compared to these ones which are at a 2. Okay, so the the slightly higher tier quality 1s still aren't as good as a quality 2. But what I'm going to do is hang on to these until I've got all the bits I need to make a higher quality tier 2 quality module, which I think means I need to put in all of the inputs need to be of a slightly higher quality. So we'll do as much of that as we can and see how it goes. So over here, yes, we've got some now we've got some uncommon ice and some uncommon solid fuel. Lovely, just what we always wanted. And my only concern, well, I say concern, the thing I have noticed with this is that we're not going to get anything particularly useful out of this, because it's all essentially junk that's being upgraded. But you know what? It's a fun use of the product for the air quality modules, and I'm sort of curious just to see what it's like. So we're going to do that and see how it goes. Hello, Persistent. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we can leave that running now, at least for the moment, and have a look and see how things are getting on. Well, at the moment, the big problem is down here. So there were a couple of things I wanted to do today. One of them was going to be to try and get the EM. No, what are they? There's some sort of batteries or something like that. What were they called? These things, the super caps. I wanted to get these up and being produced, and I want to finish off this railway that comes down here and into the depths of nothingness, and set up a mining outpost down here. So there's a couple of things that are going to be required for that. But let's get this running first, because it's fairly close. So it's only going to be a case of putting in a pylon over here. That'll kick that one into action, and then we'll get some Ribena or whatever this stuff is coming out here, and then we can take that off to the next step to be turned into the super caps. So the super caps are batteries, green circuits, which we have both of coming from the scrap, holmium plate, which is cooked from the holmium ore that comes from the scrap, then superconductors and electrolyte, which is superconductors from here and electrolyte from here. So that will get me to the point where all of that is now being produced. My biggest concern at the moment is the quantity of pipes I have, or rather that I don't have. However, now that I actually have some iron in my facilities, that's not quite so bad as it was before. So let's put in another row of machines up here, and if I put them there, like that, then they sort of fit the pattern that's going on down here. And we can have one of them making cables. We can have one of them making pipes and the other making upgraded pipes. Underground pipes, that's the word I was looking for. Put that there and one of them there. So you're going to do pipes. So are you. You're going to do underground pipes. And both of these require iron. So iron goes straight into making a pipe. Iron and pipes goes into making underground pipes. So that's that. And then we'll bring this belt up here and across here. And yes, we're going to need inputs here, here, and here. And of course, we're going to need power for all of this stuff. So we'll put a pylon in the middle of there and there. And boom, just like that, we will have pipes going in. And I'm not going to do anything too clever with these. I don't think I'm going to need enormous quantities of pipes here on Fulgora. I'll probably be proved wrong about that, but if I am, then I can extend this later. If I need to put in another row of machines to do more of this sort of stuff, basic bus type stuff, then I can always go underground here and go around and yada yada yada. It occurs to me this might be quite a good place to make the electric motor. So no, the engines for the trains. Although I am going to need steel. There's some of that over here, but it's not very close by. So we'll worry about that. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it, as they say. Okay, and so that's set up and piping now. So I guess that means I can copy this bunny, and put it there, and then go no to that. Put a piece of pipe in there, and then we'll need some underground pipes going like this. And now that's going to be slightly more tileable, and I guess we'll move that down a bit. Because actually, I didn't need to put that there. Then I can put a pylon in there. In put it there, it'll cover 2 of them. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we don't need an output pipe on the top. The next one can just be butted up against that. We've got pipe coming out down here from both of them. That's true, you can flip the buildings. Horizontal was not the way to do it. Vertically would be the way to do it. Yeah, I could. It would line those up a bit more nicely. Yeah, alright, let's do that. That could have been a cut and paste, but never mind. There we go. Yeah, that's slightly nicer, and then I don't need that piece of pipe in there. Okay, so that'll allow me to produce the cool. Oh, it needs stone. How's that even going to? I mean, that's never going to have worked. So we'll take that out. Take that out. I'll have to put a pylon in there, and then I can put my inserters in top and bottom, where they're just not going to straight up not going to work. Okay. I could flip both of these vertically again, or I could just squeeze in pylons around the edges like this. There we go, that'll do. I slightly hate it because the pattern's broken, but it'll do. So one there's there and one there's there, and then that should work. We'll get some goop coming out here, and then it's going to be looking to making super caps. And I imagine it's going to be in another one of these EM plants, probably. Yes, there we go, electromagnetic plant, and all of those things going in as previously described. Right, they're working. Excellent. So another thing I was considering, based on some things that people have been saying in Discord, was putting quality modules in all of my recyclers, and getting getting a certain amount of quality stuff being pumped out here. Again, I'd then have to I'd probably end up having to pull out anything that had a higher than 1 pip quality level and put it somewhere. And then deal with it later. And at the moment, deal with it later doesn't seem like the best of things to do, really. So I won't do that now. Oh, it's a good point. Yes, if their inputs and outputs, so I could put another machine in here. Well, if it was like this one, I could put another one of these in here, and it would just plug straight into it. Good point. We'll do that if we need more, and then put another one in down here at the bottom and stuff like that. Excellent plan. Right. So what else? Right. Do I want to do the train first and get the scrap flowing in? No. There's probably a good 300,000-400,000 scrap underneath these. I don't think we're at a stage of needing to worry about scrap just yet. So let's get the supercapacitors being made, and then we can worry about other things after that. So I'll have a couple of machines down here. You're going to be doing supercaps, which means you're going to need a huge number of inputs. Batteries, greens, holmium, and superconductors. I say huge number, it's not that bad. If I bring a belt in here with 2 of the things on, belt here with the other 2 on, that's just going to be done. So I can do that to there, and bring in maybe the holmium plate here, like this. And that one there, so that's my superconductors. And then over here it was greens and batteries. So once again, we'll have one of these T-shaped things. Green circuits come out here. We'll need to put an underground belt here for the holmium plates, so the green circuit belt can come down here, like that. And then similarly with batteries, that'll be about here. Where are batteries? Batteries are not anywhere. Yes, they are. They must be. They're going into the... Ah, there they are. Right, batteries are there. So we'll bring them out here because there's room. This isn't going to work at all. Let's remove that for the moment. In fact, you know what? Let's have this go underground again. Because if we do that, then there's room to... Oh, this is fine. We can just do yellow from there to there. And then again from there to... No, from there to there. And link that belt in there with a join in the middle. Doop! There's a nice supply of batteries. So that can all flow down here. We can have a couple of inserters. I guess we'll probably want to put them there and there to allow the pipage. Actually, I don't need pipe on the output. It's only going to be on the input. So that would be again another. I keep having my hand in the wrong place on the keyboard, which does not make playing this game any easier. Run that across to there, and I suppose just down to there for now. Yeah, it'll probably work. And I can put power in, power out. So we have an inserter and an exerter. And I think these are a thing that is required for science. So we'll just bring them up out of the way like that. And then we can go and look at the next science pack, which is something we aren't able to do yet because we need to have made one of these before we can actually investigate what we use it for. There we go. Technology EM science pack has been researched. So now I can make pink science as opposed to purple science, which is a supercap, an accumulator, electrolyte, and holmium solution. Okay, well that feels like a lot of things from right in the middle of what I'm producing, but sure, why not? And what sort of rate do we make these at? These are made 10 seconds to make one of them, so that means I need to have 10 machines making them, and therefore we're going to need one accumulator every second. How fast are you? You're a crafting speed of 2 and a productivity of plus 50%. So that means 3 times the expected time to make it. A third of the expected time. So it's 10 seconds to make one of those. So I need 3. Actually, I'm going to need 4 machines making the super caps, and then we'll see how that gets on with other things. Yada yada yada. 2, 3. Right, we go. So let's go downwards instead. There we go. I should have copy pasted that because then it'd make it a lot clearer what else is going on. So put that there. There and there, and then I can have split that one vertically, because then I can just put the pipe to there. And if I'm shouting, it's because these machines are all really, really loud. Put that in there like that, and then it's just a case of power will have to come in from over there. Inserters. Exerters, and probably power for them as well, like that. Right, there's more supercap construction going, running nicely over here. I think that's everything it needs. Apart from the power. Yes, there we go. They kicked in now. Lovely. Oh, of course they are. They are ports. Yeah, that's a good point. I could have just fed it in at the bottom or the top. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be easier. This is an easier to do it on on-site thing. So pull all of that out. That's not needed. Let's neaten up the pipework and have it just come in at the bottom. Put that like that, and then pipes like that. And nope. There and there. Why are you not happy? You haven't got anything you need. Oh, the inserters haven't been placed, that's why. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's much nicer than having the pipes run up the side. Thank you for pointing that out, persistent. Hello, Playnard, welcome. Right, so that's that. Now, making this science, is that also done in an EM plant? It is also done in an EM plant. And I said I was going to need 10 machines for this. So that's probably going to be 2 columns of them, because I haven't left enough room down here to put more than about 5 in. This is going to get in the way of the... Actually, no, I'll unload the train on the bottom side. It'll be fine, just a bit cramped. What was the recipe for this? Supercap, accumulator, and 2 liquids. Okay. So if I flip that vertically, it'll at least get those a little bit closer together. So I can just run a pipe along here. And then we'll have to do undergrounds here like this. And we'll have a belt coming down the side with... map. Have a belt come down the side here. That's going to bring in the solid ingredients, which was what? Super caps and accumulators. So I'm going to make accumulators at a rate as well. Okay, lovely. And then we'll have another belt on the other side that takes the science away. What am I ripping through? I'm getting through. Oh, hang on. No, I don't need 10 of these. I need 10 over 3. I need 4 of these. So you know what? Let's bring these up a little bit and match them in position to the other ones. Let's put that there, like that. I feel like that's better. And then making the accumulators is also going to be done in a like EM plant. Yes, it is. And that takes 10 seconds to make one. And it was one for the recipe, wasn't it? Yeah, one accumulator. So we're going to need another 4 machines making accumulators. In fact, you know what? Let's have them make the accumulators here, and then make the science pack over on the other side. That's just going to be a little bit neater. So we'll put that. So we can then put this one in over here. And actually, you guys, you're going to make my accumulators. And so these pipes are not required. And the output of this is going to come over to here. And the other one was it accumulators? Oh, yeah. And supercaps, yes, that's this one. Oh, and I've got caught on the belt, but never mind. Right, so that's the 2 solid inputs. The fluids I'll falafel about in a moment. Oh, no, actually, I'll do that now. Let's bring that from there to here, and then the other one, that's this bunny, which has already been brought through. That's quite handy. Not in the best of places though. Let's move that down another. That's just not too bad. If I pull that one out and put it in there instead, and then I can just run a pipe through the middle of here, and that'll feed that into the other side, into here. Okay, so now I am almost there. I just need to put in batteries and what's the other thing? Batteries and iron plates into here. We've already got batteries up there, so that's going to be trivial. So I put in a splitter here. That's very, very convenient. Remove that. Another underground belt goes from here to here. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Here. Instead, we'll have that come through to here and then go underground like that and feed onto here. And we need to bring iron plates in as well, which is there's a belt of way up here. And that's not going to work because there's stuff in the way, because of course there is. So let's undo all of that. And bring that out wherever we can. So we're going to need to have another underground for the concrete there. You know what I should do? I should replace all of these with green chests, and then they can pull whatever their thing is out of the system as well. That would probably be a smart idea. A bit of setup to achieve that, of course, but that's going to have to be a red underground because there's just so many belts there. We'll just do that for the sake of ease. And then down here, bring that down there like that. Okay, I want to say lovely. It's not very lovely, but it'll work. I then need some inserters in along here. Of course I do. Like that, and that, and this. And at some point, I'm going to need to work out how to get all of this stuff off this planet. Ooh, we need an underground in there as well. Going to need to work out how to get all this stuff back over to where it's actually needed. Why have you got... Oh, you don't need one, so I'll put these along the edge of here. Like that and that, I suppose. And then have some more up the... Oh, it's slightly too far. That's really annoying. I need to... no, actually, no, it's not. If I put it at the same height, then it can reach. One there, one there. One there, one there, I guess. There we go. So that's power. That'll power everything. And that should enable us to start making pink science. Lovely. That's true. I could quality the accumulator production and then pull out any actually good ones, couldn't I? I like the way you think. Yeah, I have some quality modules left. I don't have many quality modules left. Let's go and restock the quality module making machine. How many have we got now? We've got 3. Lovely. What's run out? You've run out of green. You've run out of... Not actually, you haven't run out of anything. We need a lot more greens in there. And, oh, look, we've run out of green circuits. So the system has failed and is not working properly. That's... Or is it? So we should be getting... Yeah, if any, when we get any blue circuits through, they should be passed up to be chopped up unless we've actually got... Yeah, because that's kind of... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I've... If equals 0, then pass them through. Okay. But there's only... Oh, there's 788 in there, so that's why that's stopped. There we go. So there's a couple of blue circuits going through there. There's some red circuits going through as well. So we are having some green circuits being produced. But this production down here has ripped through all of my green circuits rather alarmingly quickly. We are currently dealing with scrap at virtually a full red belt over here. So that's about as... It's as quick as the system is designed to go, shall we say. Maybe I need some more crushers up there. I don't really know. But yeah, we've suddenly had a huge demand on green circuits in order to make all the batteries down here. So that's a little problematic and is going to cut it somewhat into my quality production, quality accumulator production. But yes, we now have pink science. Excellent. Yes, thank you, Gelkun. Yes. Hello, Trinant. Yeah, I'd say Fulgora is definitely going. Whether it's going well, I think it's going quite well. I just need to. Well, I've got pink science up and flowing now, so yeah. Anything else beyond that is just going to be sort of bonuses and stuff. All right. So I did say that I want to set up another scrap production system, and so I need to build some railway for that. So in the services of that, that's quite a lot of railway. Let's take 3 stacks of railway, 4 ramps, and a parsnip and a pear tree, 20 rail support. We'll see if that's enough. Over here, I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. I'm going to need a load of lightning captures. I'm going to need all of the accumulators, especially high quality ones, like you and you. And alright, I'll take a stack of normal ones as well. In fact, you know what? I'm going to pull out the higher quality ones that I've put in up here because I think the space is at a massive premium over on the other island, and so I think it'd be better to do that and have the better ones over on the small island. Don't you parsnip me, persistent. Okay, so I now also want to make engine units. Can I? I was going to say let's just pull the motors out of something else, but pull the pipes out of something else because I need pipes and I need gears for this. So if I put that there and I go, actually, I want that to point that way. I mean, you do that and you do underground, and then move that to there and that to there. There we go. Stop that. Then I can also do that to there and that to there and there and there, and that's nearly everything for engine units except steel, and I have some steel, so you can have that. The cogs and the pipes are not going to be a difficulty, so I can make some of those here. And all right, I will put in another red chest down here, and a long inserter. I don't know if we even have any of these. We do not. So I'll pocket craft another one of those. I always seem to have enough stuff in my pockets to craft one, which is nice. I'll put that there, and I think 2 stacks of engines units is going to be enough. We'll probably run out of steel first. Anyway, this is to allow me to make a locomotive, which is going to be a lot more, and 2 locomotives, and I'm going to go with 2 wagons to start with. I think that seems like a number. So green and steel engine units. We kind of need steel over here as well, really. But my bustler in this area seems to be going reasonably well. Let's carry it on. if I carry on over this way, then the steel is going to be a little bit more accessible. So what are you going to make? You're going to make locomotives, which is going to need steel and the engine units I've just been making and the green circuits. Fine. You're going to make wagons, which is going to be iron and steel and other stuff besides. But that's basically, yeah, that's that. So if we bring this across here and we split this and bring it across here as well, then with long and short inserters we can make everything along here except the steel, which will come in like this across the top. This is such a horrendous web of spaghetti, but never mind. And then insert, insert, exert, exert, and don't make more than a stack of don't make more than a stack of locomotives. Don't make more than 2 stacks of wagons. Oh yeah, you'll want power as well, so put some power there, and I guess there, and we need that there. Right, so that'll make me my my train bits. I've got the, actually in fact now it means I can extend this across here as well, and get my steel coming in at the top there, so that'll allow me to make the engine units. I haven't got the engine units being passed over to here yet. That's a mistake. This is, oh, that will actually just work. That's really convenient. Okay, so we'll do that. And that. So stop map putting there. Yeah, that actually does reach both sides. That's amazing. Oh yeah, I do need my 2 more red chests, and I've run out of steel chests. So that just means I need some steel, which is a thing I can do. And then I've run out of green circuits, which is a thing I can steal from over here. And I can make another one of them. Right. That is generally working. We're just making the engines rather slowly, but that's fine. I'm not in a huge hurry for this. So right, yeah, that's gone quite well. One of the things I do need to do is start shipping this back to Norvis. In order to do that, I'm going to need to set up a rocket silo and start it making rockets, and then get this pink jars of goo over to said rocket silo. I also need to start making mining drills in order to set up the mining outpost on the other island, because I don't have enough of that at the moment. But still, progress is being made. So over here I would like to have a train. It will have a locomotive, and it will have 2 wagons, and it will have another locomotive. And we're going to need a method of fueling this. Now we have an infinite quantity of solid fuel, so that, spoilers, that's how we're going to do it. I could put superior solid fuel into it, but that seems a bit unnecessary, to be quite honest with you. Just do that, and that, and that. That'll fuel the train up nicely. Going to need power for all of these, of course, so put some power there and some power there. And then we can do the proper actual unloading down on the bottom here. Why not rocket fuel? Because I'm not making rocket fuel yet. I have all the solid fuel I can eat, but none of it is actually being turned into rocket fuel yet. It will be at some point, I'm sure, but not just yet. And then I will look at this and go, oh my god, what have I created? Oh, why is it all so bad? Let's pull that up, and that up, and that up, and put one of these in over here instead. And that, and all of that. It's just no. That is an improvement. Oh dear. Because then I can have my solid fuel come through like this. No, don't do that. Do that. Then over here, I'll put in a splitter just for the sake of it. What's happened here? Do that, and then bring this over like this, which is just going to make problems worse later, I'm sure, but never mind, we'll do that. And then I can bring this over here and down here. So there. Right, there's a solid fuel belt that will fuel my locomotives if and when I ever actually get some. Down here, then, I'm going to need the standard unloading systems. I seem to have gone for 4 on each wagon, just because that is the thing I have appropriate numbers of. So put those in there, because then you can unload like this. Am I going to have room down here? Probably. Let's see, they put onto the right side of belt, so that means I need to do that. And then these come down here and go into a... Actually, all this should probably be red. In fact, let's upgrade them to green inserters as well. So we'll do that. And then put in a red splitter there, or red merger there, perhaps I should say. And it's going to need to go underground for a bit, like this, to get past there. And then we'll copy that to here. And then we have 2 red belts coming out here. I'll balance them as well. And I can now have 2 red belts of scrap coming out and going up to this facility over there. So we'll just do 1 for the time being, because that'll keep me running at the speed that I'm currently going at, even when the other patch runs out. I'm just going to sort of skate along close to the coast, because that gives me maximum space for other spaghetti later. There we go. Right, so that's going to be able to unload all of my scrap nice and easily. At least it would if we had some steel pylons, steel boxes, which we don't. I need to automate the creation of those, and that's a thing that could also be done up here by another machine tucked in there. That's what I meant. I meant that. You're going to make steel boxes. Also, it'd be nice to start making logistics chests, wouldn't it? And that's the steel boxes that are coming out of here, and then all of the, and then these 2 circuit types. Is there a nice, neat way to do that? Not with the way I've abused everything down here. I mean, I could carry on making horrific abominations of spaghetti, and that seems to be the way I'm going at the moment. I'm getting through quite a lot of red chests, Madman, for construction stuff. And so it'd be useful to be able to make those. Oh, and I wanted green chests for along here, so I could strip all of the... pull anything out of the logistics system that's got stuck in there. Except I don't think I've got any logistics bots on this planet. No, I haven't, so I'd have to make those as well. So maybe I won't be doing... Maybe there's no point in doing that. No, there's point in having the red ones, though. But in the meantime, because you see up here, I need a red chest, and at the moment I can only build them by hand by grabbing steel from wherever it's available and then just throwing them into either putting them down myself or throwing them at the bots and throwing them into a yellow chest or something like that and saying, okay, you guys do it. In fact, let's make all of those. And I can put that one there, and I don't think more than a stack is. I said I don't think more than a stack is required. There we go. And while I'm at it, let's put those. Oh, let's put these in here as well, and I guess that one as well. Okay, we seem to have a steel flow problem. That's probably because that's because I've broken something though, so that's not particularly interesting. Let's fix that. There we go. Then we'll have steel again. We've got a shortage of holmium coming through. That's not particularly surprising because I did just put in a proof of concept level design for that. So, but let's basically copy that and paste it in there and there, and continue that pipe, and we'll continue it down here as well. And more power to the inserters, like that. Oh, got one locomotive. That's good. That is what we would call a start. And then down here, we need a water supply coming in here as well. So put that there, and there, and there, and then delete that. And there. Crackthum. That's gonna... Oh. Okay, there we go. So that's a bit more holmium coming through for whatever we're using all of this holmium through. So I'm going to need lightning attractor, lightning conductors, lightning catchers. Those things that catch the lightning and turn it into juice. Steel, copper cable, and stone brick. I've got steel and copper cable over here. Well, the copper cable isn't going very high up over here, and the stone brick is, and that's concrete. Stone brick's just generally not really being used, is it? Stone brick up here. No, we've got 203 in a box, and I think it's just generally, as I say, it's not a thing that we're actually particularly using. So I guess I might just squeeze this in around here somewhere and get it to start pulling from. Get it to start pulling off those belts and hand feed the stone bricks for now. It's a bit gross, but it'll kind of work. And we do have a load of stone, and go with this. Go with this for the time being, and then upgrade it later when I realise how awful it is, and when I realise I'm a horrible person. So it's going to be one of those in there with a red inserter to grab the cable, a blue inserter to do that, another one to do that into a red chest, like so. And you're going to make lightning. Whatever your lightning rods, that's the one. Then I'll feed that by hand for the stone bricks for the time being. Yeah, stone bricks seem to be needed for lightning rods. That might be it. Oh, and power. Power would be useful. I'm kind of starting to wish I'd had brought some logistics bots, because I think they're going to be quite useful for at least a few things. But for now, I think I can probably cope without. We'll see how it goes. What else did I need? Oh yeah, mining drills. Iron plate, iron gear, green circuits. So that's up here, essentially. Iron plate, iron gear, green circuits. One of these things. Ooh, we've gone out into the danger zone. So I'd like some of that and some of that, and I'd like to output it like that, like that. Okay, we need power down here too, and you are going to make drills. Lots and lots of drills, and we're going to have, well, I say lots and lots of drills. We're going to limit you to probably 4 stacks, I guess, so that can get going. In the meantime, let's put in another lightning attractor, because why not? We've escaped from the coverage area, so we'll put one of those in over there. It's not fine. It can be powered, I guess. Let that build. Right, I probably have a train now, so let's bimble out. I have a serious shortage of holmium, though. That's interesting. We've clearly usage of that has really kicked in, which probably means we just need to start trying to do all of the everything else a bit more quickly. Now, this is where personal logistics bots would be really rather nice, but this seems to kind of work. Although it's putting the supports in a different place to where I had them spec'd beforehand. So let's... I can't get rid of them at the moment. Oh, undo. So don't build it on deep ocean. Do as you do as we spec'd out before. That'd be much more sensible, wouldn't it? There we go. I miss Farl's just go out and build the railway system that I've already spec'd tool. That was quite useful. Oh, you're probably right. The bots aren't actually too difficult. I'm used to I'm used to vanilla, where bots are a bit of feel like I say vanilla. I'm used to Norvian, where bots feel like a bit of a challenge. Presumably because I guess you need blue circuits for the flying robot frames or sulfuric acid somewhere. I don't remember for sure, but you definitely need some stuff. If I get out here, am I going to be stuck up in the air, or am I going to fall to the ground? Either way, I don't think I mind. I'm going to fall to the ground. Okay. So we want to put one of these here, and then we want to link that to... Why won't you behave? Okay, we'll do that. Then over here, I want to put in one of the descendometron. Oh god, there's a lot of trash on this island. I think I'm going to want the robots over here to clear this up, to tidy this up for me. Also, I'm going to want to let's get rid of this for the moment, actually, and then consider where I'm going to put my everythings. So I'm going to need to put in a ramp as far out as possible. So that ideally wants to go. Clear up some space here. See where we can put things first. Are you a thing I can pick up? No, you're not. There's a lot of scrap over here, which is kind of why I've come. I know, but still, it makes it a little bit awkward. Right. So over here. Hello, Jose. I need to put in a ramp like this. And I need to decide. Oh, okay. Quite a lot of it can be over the shallower part of the deep oceans. Cool. So let's put that there, and then let's play. Why have I put my train there? Train, you're just going to have to drive remotely. I want you other direction. Do that. Get you out a little bit out of the danger zone. And by danger zone, I mean where I'm going to just deconstruct. Can we stop driving, please? There we go. Right, so I now need to. I suppose I could have put it vertically, but no, this is probably slightly better. Coming across here, I then want as much railway line as I can get away with, which is apparently that much. Hopefully, that's going to be enough for a train. Yeah, I think it should be actually, because it doesn't matter if the one of the locomotives is poking up the hill a little bit. I'm going to let the lightning storm calm down a little bit because I'm scared. Clonk, clonk, clonk. There we go. Right, and now I can run back out here into the oily area. If I can't reach. That's really cool. I like that deconstruction system where you just say, okay, I want you to just remove that pylon, and it removes everything that's connected to it. That's really cool. I like that. So you are going to come to. We have a problem. This ocean out here is too deep. We're going to have to come in from the opposite side. Okay, that's awkward, but not insurmountable. So presumably that means we're going to have to pull a little bit of this up, like that. And then I can put my ramp in over here, like that. But I'm going to have to pull up this. Oh, I'm on a cliff. This is going to be awkward. I could go vertical. I was trying to go horizontal because if you look at when I looked at this on the map view, there was a nice larger area across the top here for the station. However, the patch is honestly big enough that probably doesn't matter. I could just put it down the side here. Let's go with that. Let's give that a try. So if I get my ramp again, ramps can't go over cliffs. Helpful. Okay, so that would then have to be over here. So I put this in. Here. That's not so bad. I can then extend my rail from there down a distance. And think about that in the moment. More stuff in the way. Maybe down to about here. That's probably reasonable. And now if I put in a station. Did I bring a station? I did bring a station. Yeah, that'll do. I can load up a train that's parked there. Okay, back to plan. Step n minus what I don't know what of this plan. So from here, I want to join you. Let's do this in map mode. I want to join you onto there, which we can do like that. Lovely. Now if I drop back out of map mode, then hopefully I can do this up here like this. Maybe it'll even work. I'll put that there, that there. I'm going to get struck by lightning, I can just tell. And that too, there, out, just like that. That hurt. Well, it took off about half my health. That's, for being struck by lightning actually, that's not so bad. I feel like being struck by lightning could easily do a lot more damage than that. I didn't bring any pylons with me, which is a bit of a mistake, but oh well. Exactly, 50 million scrap means I'm not too worried about exactly what's going on down here. I do want to put down a roboport, and I want to put down... Oh, I've only got 2 lightning rods. Never mind. We'll start with those. And I want to put down all of the accumulators in the world. We'll start off with these really good ones. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this up here, because this is an actual design. So we'll take that much of it. What are they covering? That's covering to there, I think. How many? Can we put one of these in here? Yes, we... Yeah, sure. Whatever. So if we put that... If we put this here, and then pick that up, put it inside here. I can move the roboport as well, because I didn't think that through before I placed it. Just put a stack of those there and there. We'll see how this does. I'd like to, so I need a yellow chest and then just go berserk with all this stuff. And I'm going to need some lightning catchers. Probably don't want you there. Oh, no, I still can't get an extra thing in there. So yeah, right. We'll put a lightning catcher there, and then we'll start demolishing the free ones that came with the place and see how things go. So that means I need my train back. Train can come down here. I can hop in it and head back over and start getting supplies. So I want some bots. Let's remove that pylon, that pillar, since it's not needed. I need some bots. I need some lightning attractors. I need obviously lots of mining drills and such likes. Got the accumulators already, so that's fine. Let's go and see what I can find. Mining drills, belts, a quantity. Yeah, very large quantity of belts would be nice. So let's say I would like to have a stack of them, many stacks of them. Mining drills, yes please. Lightning attractors, where was I making those? Down here. Why are you not being built? I gave you stone. What you? Oh, no, I didn't. Fine, I didn't give you stone. Sure, prove me wrong. Oh, and pylons. Only 50 in there. It's a bit tight. I think another 9 will help. Actually, 50 yeah, it's enough to go down there and start playing with things. Oh, and I need some bots as well. Have you got any bots? Yes. And some yellow chests. Okay, take me over to the other place. Go to Foxinus Augustus, apparently. Go. Yeah, it's a ludicrously large patch. So as you say, No God, I'm not too worried about losing out on a bit of the on some of the resources that are here. The main thing that I'm worried about losing out on is the nope, not you. I'm just mostly worried about making sure I get everything up and sort of pseudo kind of working, maybe. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of hand construction here first, just to get things up and running. Let's put down some of these shiny. What was that? Shiny, high quality accumulators first, because I've got them. I don't think I need that one there. We'll see how it goes. If I pull that up, how much coverage have we still got? Plenty. Okay. Destroyed that. Let's put out some more accumulators like this. Hopefully that's going to be enough to kickstart the roboport, and then I can get the robots to do the rest of this building, because this is fiddly. So down here, I want to deconstruct essentially everything. Not the station. All of this nonsense is just going to be in the way, as is all of that. I'll put the lightning attractors in, lightning things in as I go, I guess now. And you're going to get my robots, all 9 of them, whatever it was. There we go. They can start doing that, and I'll put down my yellow chests. Where are they? Where are my yellow chests gone? I'm sure I made it. Oh, there they are. That for now. Did I bring enough steel? Yes, I did. So I need 4. Okay, I'll do 4 for now. Have to lose that one, unfortunately. And then over here, have those, and bulk inserters to load the train, and a pylon to power them. There we go. Apparently space does pick up stuff on the ground as well. That's new. I thought it was F, but this seems to be working, so you know, I'm not going to complain too much. Okay, also I'm going to want to build all of that stuff up. So you're going to need most of the pylons probably. You're going to need the drills eventually. You're going to need the lightning rods. I'm going to need more lightning rods. You're going to need what else? Oh yeah, accumulators. So you can have those as well. And I'll put down some more of the normal. The improved accumulators like that. Are these boxes full? No, they're not. These boxes are waiting to charge. Okay, that's fine. Over here, demolish that rock. Right. So this is going to now essentially this is going to start working reasonably well as long as we can get enough power in the because I've still got these up. We're not getting as much lightning around here as we should. We need an enlightening to actually start to power this area. Put that there. These further away ones can have the big pylons next to them. At least for now. Why is my coverage got a big hole? Oh, because these haven't been placed yet. Because the bots are too busy gathering trash. To be fair, I did tell them to clear out all of the buildings over here, so I can't really object to what they're doing, and I know they do deconstruction first and then construction, but still, I would like to get on with it. Now, more bots would be the obvious way to do that, but that's true. I do have efficiency modules are theoretically available in that they have been invented, but I don't know whether I have the I don't have them being bulk built over here. There we go. There's some power. Lovely. You can have all of that. I should just put that straight into the train, shouldn't I, really? Take that. Efficiency modules might be a good idea in the mines. I did notice that someone on Discord was talking about that they'd been fairly effective by generating large quantities. They'd been what was it? Oh yeah, putting quality modules in their scrap mining drills, which was an interesting idea. So you know what? Let's put these on the other side of the train, because then I can run the belts round up across the middle here and up there, which is a little bit more efficient with the junk that's coming out over here. What am I looking for? Yes, chests. Oh, and then I can't have that there. I don't need that there. I need it there. And then I can put the large pylon down over here, I suppose. Okay, so electricity now should not be too much of a problem, I think. Because we're going to be chucking quite large quantities of it into the... we're going to be getting quite a lot of lightning coming in, and then we're going to be able to turn that into basically, theoretically, as much all the electricity we can eat. That's the plan. Let's take a copy of a mining area. So up here we have this mining area. I will copy a relatively small area of it. Minimum sort of viable chunk is about that much, I think. So we'll start off with that, and then we'll see how many we can squeeze in. So down here, let's start as close to the trains as I can realistically get, and just put them in across here like this. I may end up going, this is a silly place for the Roboport stuff, although actually that's worked quite well. It's just off to the edge of the of where all the excitement's going on. And by excitement, I think I mean resource gathering in this particular context. And down here, leave a bit of space for the belt to come out through the middle. And that's not too bad. It's going to need a lot more lightning conductors, which than I've actually got at the moment, which is a problem. Let's head back to the base and get some more lightning conductors. Hello, Mike P. Hello, Urim. Welcome. What did you miss? I'm making sort of gradual progress. We've gone. I'm now setting up a mining facility on one of the remote islands, which in theory will start pulling in large quantities of scrap, which can then be brought over here by train and unloaded here like this. Oh heck! Fine, the train can go away and go and pick some more up. I don't care. I'll need to catch it in a minute, but never mind. Right, and then over here, I need more lightning conductors. I need more. I don't know. Do I need more small pylons? What do I need more of? I've forgotten. It's just lightning conductors and possibly belts, I think. Oh, more green inserters, actually. That'd be good. Then I can expand the pickup system over there. So we'll take some green inserters. Take some steel chests. I've got the lightning conductors. I've got quite... Actually, no, I think I've probably got enough belts. Let's take another couple of stacks of belts. You can never have too many belts. Take some more belts. Then head back down here, catch the train, head over and carry on with the building. Oh yeah, I also made pink science. There's a train. I'm quite glad I didn't get run over by that. And when you get to this one, wait for a full cargo. Where's full cargo? Full cargo, that one. And here, wait for an empty cargo and full fuel. Okay, so now I've actually got a few more of these. I can put another 2 in there, another 2 in there. I didn't bring blue insert. Fine, we're just going to do green inserters everywhere, which is probably better anyway. This is not going to be sufficient at this point. So that. This is probably not going to be sufficient throughput, but we'll see how it gets on. I'll probably put some red belts in here at some point. Oh, right, this is going to need belts in order to build, isn't it? Let's put down the lightning conductors first, because that's kind of important to keep things safe. So I'll have one there, one there. Apparently we need one more over here. Fine. Right. I think now nothing is complaining about a lack of lightning protection. Yeah, so we're all right there. Good. Over here, you are going to need... oh, I didn't bring over quite enough accumulators, but never mind. You're going to need... drills, sure. Oh yeah, belts. I should use red belts for this bit, but I'll upgrade them in a moment. So, coming out of here, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know what I was thinking with this, really. I honestly don't. But we'll bring as many of these out as we can. So there's a gap of 3 in the middle here. So I guess we'll bring all of these along. Join them on here. I don't know. As long as we're getting full belts out, it sort of doesn't matter. And as I say, I'm going to upgrade all of this to red at some point. Sure. I've only got an input of 2 up here anyway. Well, if I do that, then I've got input for 4. I should have left one more square between them, just because that would have been a neater number. These islands being funny shapes are causing extra spaghetti on my designs, but you know, given the level of spaghetti I'm already building at, I don't think I can really I don't think I can really blame the islands entirely. Stop that. Head down here. Oh, a little bit more. And have some of that. Okay, so there we go. There is a quantity of scrap is being obtained. It'll have to do for now. I don't know what else you want. Not you guys. Okay, so that's now. I feel like that's a reasonably efficient use of this island. I've built on most of the scrap down here. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap up the middle, and there's a little bit of it I've missed out over here. I could squeeze more drills in, but to be honest, there's more than enough coming out for the capacity we've got here. So let's get back in the train. How full are you? Fairly full, actually. Although presumably rather unevenly full, because I chucked quite a lot in here. So now this one can head back over to Wagner, and let's do some renaming. You're going to be scrap pickup 1. Actually, no, you're just going to be scrap pickup, because by the time I have more scrap pickups, we're going to be using them all with the same name. You're not going to be Wagner. You're going to be scrap drop off. Okay, so now we have one red belt of scrap coming around here, going up here, ready to be fed in over here, and we're going to prioritise from the. We're going to prioritise the scrap that's coming in from the left, because we might as well try and use up this patch first, because eventually I'm going to want to rip this out, because this is my currently primary island, and I'd like to do my building here as much as I realistically can. However, putting this system in now means that I don't have any worries about my scrap production rate for the next. I'm going to mumble how I don't know how long. Are these belts even full? I think they might be. Could do with better merging along here. Actually, maybe I'll put an underground in here and do some better, or maybe I just won't bother and I'll just replace it with a red belt and it'll be more than fast enough. That's probably fine too. So I guess the next thing I should probably be thinking about doing is working out why this is jammed up again. Why are you jammed this time? Oh, we've got too many low density structures. Right. Good. Not good. Not actually good. I could pass excess low density structures up into here. That'd be the easiest way to get rid of them. No, not you. This one. Actually, the stuff in low density structures is all pretty valuable. Let's do that. Okay, but these machines are all full anyway. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a mess, but it'll sort of work. Anyway, so the next thing to do is to get these science packs from here and send them up to a ship to take them back over to Norvis. Now, I have the Spaceship 3, so presumably I'm going to use this one because it is an operational, functional spaceship. However, I do then suspect I might want to put in another platform in orbit around this planet that is just there to capture iron ore and ship it down to the ground. And maybe at some point in the future, also to capture ice and ship it down to the ground, because I might end up needing more ice. We shall find out. However, in the meantime, building an additional ship here is going to be rather tricky, because as soon as I start trying to build it, there's going to be lots of rocks coming in to try and make things miserable for me. So there are some possibilities. One is to basically build a copy of this ship over in Norbit and fly it over here like I did with this one, and have that as the pink science transporter, and leave this one here doing what it's doing now. I could do something similar, but dismantle bits of this ship that I don't need, like the engines and and the infrastructure down here for fueling it, and just leave the rest of it. Or I could fill this ship up with pink science and fly this one back over to Norbit. I think having this here, shipping the iron down to the ground, is quite useful. And I think having... And so I don't really want to interrupt it. And I think building a spaceship in Norbit isn't actually that expensive. So putting another one of these together, possibly with more storage space, would be absolutely fine. That said, there is 1, 2, 3... There's about 40 rows of storage here in this one. I probably don't need to bring 40 stacks of science back at a time. The ship can fly back and forth a bit more than that, because ship fuel is essentially free because it's just gathered from in space. So as long as you've got the throughput, it doesn't matter. So, thank you, Madman. So, let's copy this. And then go back over to Norvis, where I will attempt to launch another platform. So I would like to build a new space platform, which I can't do from here because of reasons. There we go, like that. Build me a new space platform. I will not call this one Tom. I will call it Pinky, because it's bringing pink science around, unless someone gives me a better idea and a better name for it. Create that starter pack. Yeah, fine. Make it so. So there we go. We've got the pack being brought from there. Plump. Brought over to here. It'll be launched, and then we can try and make another spaceship. The question is, do I want to do my design any differently, having learned a few things since I built the number 3? And to be honest, I don't think I do. This works pretty well. If I was building it specifically to replace this one, which I suppose I could, then I'd probably put in. I'd probably have slightly. I wouldn't prioritize what these are doing, or I'd have them set by what resources we needed, or something like that. But I think this is fine. I think I'll just make another one, and then I'll have a bit of a look at it and see how I feel. So if I now paste this in like that, we can start requesting all kinds of bits and pieces. Go back down to Norvis. I can't realistically request smaller amounts of things, so I'm just going to request absolutely everything. And accept that I'm going to get more of some things than I strictly need. And then work it out. Really? That machine is inside the logistics area, but apparently not quite enough so. Put that there in case I need to put more in. Okay, yeah, replacing request is probably a good idea. Not replacing request is probably a good idea. Okay, so up here, what have you got? You've got, who's that? Pause thrust, auto request missing construction materials. Do request repair packs are a good thing to be requesting anyway. I think. Yeah, I think that's probably all okay. We just need to wait for massive quantities of space platform foundation to arrive. And I think I don't need this because it's not going to be feeding iron plates down to the ground. I don't know why this is here rather than a little bit closer with a different sort of inserter, but I guess it doesn't matter. Bonk. Fueling, fine. Storage, probably fine. I can get rid of some of the stuff in here if I don't need it, and when I don't need it. We've got the requests over here, I think, are also fine. Yeah, I mean, I could put more storage onto this thing by removing some of the solar panels, but to be honest, I think the capacity is just, it's fine. I don't need more capacity, and if I deal with some of the junk that's built up in here, like all of these construction materials across the top, then I'll have plenty of space, and I'll be able to bring a lot of science across, like a couple of thousand at a time, probably. No, many thousand, 5,000 or 6,000 at a time, and I don't think I'm going to get through it that quickly. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. So looking back at Norvis, yeah, there we go. We've got stuff being brought over, rockets leaving hopefully at a rate of knots. There's not a lot happening over here, but in theory, rockets are departing rapidly. I'm going to get, as I was saying, actually, I could have used this blue chest down here, couldn't I? That would have been smart. Oh well. We'll just ship it all back down again. I've got a landing pad down here. We can put... What we've got over here? Oh, carbonic asteroid chunks. Lovely. I can ship a load of stuff down to here and then tidy it up later. Actually, these should be yellow chests, and then tidy it all up later. No, they shouldn't. They should be red chests. Do that. Oh, we're not requesting repair packs. Okay. Heh, Brain. That's a good name, Metbar. I approve of that. That's, we'll do that. Oh, more bots. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's bring some bots over and then I can drop them down and have them over on the other planet. So I'd like to also request some logistics bots. 50 is going to be plenty. And some construction bots. 100 sounds like a number. So we'll have those. Yeah, request that. We've still not got any of the space platform foundation, so there's going to be a while till that arrives. But you know, eventually it'll all turn up, and then things will be fine. But in the meantime, yeah, it's just waiting for the rockets to launch and build build it. What are you filling up with? Okay, assembly machines, pipes, underground pipes rather. It's all stuff that we need, but it's all stuff that we're going to dump quite a lot of back down again sooner or later. Why are you? Oh, okay, here are the inserters. Good. Suitably emptied. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that one to carry on being built. So over on Fulgora, right, so the other thing, the other end of this, is that we're going to need a launch system for sending these pink science packs up into space to be taken away and turned and shipped over to Norvis. So that means I need to place a rocket silo, which is a lot of stuff. I haven't made any electric engine units. That's going to be fun. But we want to put that sort of over here. Probably. What do these take in? They take in blue circuits, low density structures, and rocket fuel. So I'm going to need to make rocket fuel, but that was a known thing. That's fine. Rocket fuel is solid fuel and light oil, and I have light oil down here, so that's not a problem. I can do that without any difficulties. Blue circuits coming along here, that's fine. Solid fuel, no. Low density structures, also fine. They're up here. So I can put in a belt along here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, it'd be fine if it did it properly. Here, not quite so fine. Next time I get to another planet, remind me not to do things badly and do a proper bus design, because this is a bit stupid. This is kind of stupid. You don't need to be underground. I don't know why you're trying to be. Right. Until I start doing rebuilds and redesigns, this is probably going to be the last thing I produce on this planet. Probably. Probably going to regret that almost as soon as I say it, but we'll go with it for now. So it's that one, and then it was rocket fuel was the third thing, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So rocket fuel is going to be made from light oil, I think. Rocket fuel? No. Is that made in a construction machine? In an assembly machine? Yes. Or a biochamber, because of course it would be. Okay, so I'll put you in there. You are going to make me some rocket fuel. Sometimes I get a bit weirded out by the by some of the exceptions to all of the rules in this game. So you think, okay, well, we'll make loads of we'll make all the stuff that's sort of chemical and is made in where's my rocket fuel? Solid fuel. Here's my where is my solid? Here it is. Yeah, all the stuff that's sort of chemical and involves liquids and stuff like that. You get used to that all being made in a chemical plant. and then suddenly you get something like rocket fuel where it isn't for no apparent reason, and that's just very confusing. But oh well. I mean, I can deal with it obviously, but it's just a little bit confusing. Right, so there's my solid fuel in. I may need to. Actually, no, I'm not going to have room for that. I'll probably end up rebuilding this when I realise that it's not being made remotely fast enough. But we'll see. See how it goes. Yes, rocket fuel. I mean, but even if rocket fuel is a solid type of solid fuel, it still uses a fluid, and most things that use a fluid are made in a chemical plant. He says, looking for other examples. Yeah. Oh no, there's another example of it being done in an assembly machine to be different. To be different in the same way. Okay, so I need to make my rocket silo. That's going to take a while because of all the stuff that needs to go into it. So it's 1,000 steel, 200 blue. Oh, I need to make the electric engine units. They're going to be fun, as I was saying earlier. So that's... I need to make lube for those. Okay, well, I have a quantity of engine units. I have a decent number of green circuits. I don't have any lube, but I do have heavy oil here. I'm tempted to just put in another pump jack up here, not pump jack, offshore pump up here. Although that's a very diagonal looking coastline, just to pass it down to here and make the lube and things up here because I feel like it'd be easier. How many have we got in here? 11. Ugh. These are so slow. I'm very, very tempted to just bring the electric engines over from Norvis because I've already got a system to produce them there. Although they're probably not going into the robo system. The rest of it is not so bad. Yeah, all the rest of it I already have on site here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring over 200 engine units. How are you getting on, Pinky? So. Eclectic engine units. That's this one. I'd like to have 200 of those, please. And back down on Norvis. Let's go and see if we can actually get electric engine units that way. Probably not, is my expectation. No, they are literally just being made for the bots, but that's okay. So I can put an inserter there and set it with a filter to just grab the electric engines. Like so. And then put them into yet another red chest, like that, and give it some power, and that'll just work, TM. I'm not doing any science. In fact, I haven't been doing any science all stream. Lightning collector seems like a nice idea, although I need the pinks for that. Robot cargo size, actually that could be kind of useful. I'm not making yellow science, can't do that. So yeah, because I'm not doing yellow science and I haven't got the pink over here yet, there's not a great deal I can do that's actually useful. I'm not using lasers, I'm not using flammables, I'm not using follower robots, so none of this is particularly useful. I could do the Gleba and Volcanus discoveries just to get them done, because they're 1,000 each. Yeah, let's do that. Let's tick those ones off. Mining prod is always nice, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, all right, let's check into mining productivity. It's only a couple of thousand. Steel plate productivity is sort of a nice idea as well. Scrap recycling productivity, that requires pink sciences, so we won't be doing that. Processing unit productivity, nice. More inserter capacity bonus, that's yellow. And then all of these ones which require doing gleby things or volcany things. So we won't be doing them for a while. But yeah, all right, let's nudge that one up to there. Yes, that's a very good point. Let's limit that chest to... So let's limit it to 2 stacks, which will be 100. That should be all right. Down here, just building rockets merrily. It's a shame I can't send all of those excess low-density structures from Fulgora back over to here. Well, I mean, I could, but I suspect it's... I was going to say I suspect it's not worth transporting them, but it probably is, because all of the bits that make the rocket are going to be crazy, crazy cheap, I think. Oh, we need an inserter on here. So, actually just shipping stuff from Fulgora is going to be an incredibly cheap thing to do, I think. So, maybe I should just be sending all of the bits and pieces like blue circuits and low density structures, just shipping massive quantities of them back over to Norvis. Might not be the worst idea. If the rocket stack size is greater than the standard stack size, that'd be even better. So looking up to the intermediate, so what was I talking about? Low density structures. Yeah, you can fit 4 stacks into a rocket, so yeah, that'd be a good one. And 3 stacks of processing units. So, yeah, it sounds like, 2,000 green circuits. So, yeah, shipping blue circuits back from here seems like a good plan, and shipping low density structures back seems like a good plan, just because it's going to be fairly easy to do so. I think once I've got this actually up and running, that's going to be easy. I think I'm going to need to make rocket fuel more quickly than this. I sort of had a feeling that was going to be a problem as I started setting it up. Yeah. Should probably do something about that. But we'll... Yeah, I'm going to need rocket fuel a lot faster than this. Okay, let's do some deconstruction. So I need to pull out that. And better, I need to pull out all of that. And I'm going to make this belt go down here because there's a bit more space. But actually, no, let's not do that. Let's put that back as it was. I've changed my mind. I am fickle and will do so. So run this pipe along here. Then we can put these in. Well, that water pipe will have to move. We'll do that in a minute. So these will go in a line up here, like that. And then obviously this belt will then be here. I don't know where I'm going to move this water pipe to, but maybe I'm not. Maybe we'll start with 3 machines, see how it goes. That goes as well. Then along here we're going to say, crap! This isn't going to work at all. Because actually it could if I had a bit more space, but I don't have more space. I mean, I could have more space. I could move all of this 1 square across. Or better, get rid of all of that. Move those to there. Move those to there. Then run this pipe up here. Then have a look at the recipe. What's more? Okay, so it takes 10 solid fuel in. So we'll have solid fuel on the near side, which is here. And then rocket fuel coming out on the far side like that. Then this pipe coming down here. Then a small pylon here instead of a large. That means I can then run this pipe across here to there. Get rid of that. Pipe can go from there to there, and have a couple of pieces of normal pipe in the middle of it. That and that. I've lost electricity. Oh no, I haven't lost electricity down here. I haven't lost electricity up here. Fine. Oh, use the same request group on the ship and landing pad. Nice. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I think. So that would mean I'd be able to set up a request from Norvis, essentially, for whatever I need, for whatever's needed from Fulgora. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I may well do that. Thank you. That's that one. And in fact, you know what, let's bring this in here. Get rid of all of that. There, right. So there we go. I've not broken anything. And I've got capacity to put in more machines making the fuel if I need them. And they need inserters and exerters like this. And putting a pylon there, that'll power everything. Right, so there we go. That's 3 machines making the rocket fuel now, which is a start. I can easily increase that to 6 when I inevitably realise I've not got enough. In the meantime, the current thing is Pinky. How's Pinky doing? Pinky's got lots of all of the platforming built up now. So that's a good start. We're still waiting for crushers, electric furnaces. That's a red one for some reason. Oh, it's red one because we haven't got enough of those things yet, I think. Oh no, sorry, because those things aren't being requested at the moment. So yeah, we're making good progress here. The ship is getting assembled and put together. So I think we're okay. I don't know why the solar hasn't been placed, because we've got. Oh no, that's a request. Never mind. Got 12 solar panels being requested. I'm going to need to start shipping a load of this stuff back down again to ditch it. But for now, I'm just going to wait until it's all built and then start shipping stuff down. Otherwise, I'll accidentally get rid of the efficiency modules or something daft like that. Presumably on Norvis, yes, we are building rockets as rocket buildy as we can. Fine. I knew this was going to be the time-consuming part of it. Hey Spawn, welcome. Life does have a bad habit of getting in the way. It would be nice if life had, would realise that there was a new Factorio thing out and not be quite so awkward about it. But oh well, these things happen. Right, so yeah, I'll say this. Oh, and actually, after this is built, I'm still going to need to wait for it to build up about 500 ammunition before it'll be safe for it to set off. So it's going to be quite a long time before this ship goes anywhere. Maybe I should just swap them over and back again, at least once, to get things working. Anyway, I need to get this belt over to there as well. So let's do that. At the very least, this will get a few more of them built. Come on, game. That's clearly an underground there. I don't know. I thought this was all sort of fixed and working like magic, but it doesn't seem to be quite as good as I would like it to be. It's good, but it's not quite good enough. Is that powered? Yes, it is. How's the train? Okay, so the train's come over here. It is trying to unload, and it's not unloading very effectively because we've already got enough scrap over here. So the system is working well. This is all working quite nicely. We've got 1,000 low density structures in there. Sure, I've probably got a load in my inventory which I need to kind of upgrade and recycle. Over here we have nothing in normal. Oh well, yes, I put them into these machines in order to turn them into more useful things like plastic and copper and whatnot. I remember. Let's do another stack of them like that. And actually, I'm going to put some in these machines as well and try and get some quality speed. Oh no, we're going to get quality. We're not going to get low density structures out of here. We're going to get potentially high quality steel, plastic, or copper. But that doesn't sound entirely bad. I can think of worse things to have than quality steel, copper, quality ingredients for making potentially quality things later. And now we're getting an awful lot of stuff pouring out here, but sure, that's kind of okay. Is there a yellow belt in down? Yes, there's a yellow belt in down there blocking everything up. There we go. That'll flow a bit more nicely. So as long as I don't get too much copper as well. No, that's less than half full. Okay, and the plastic is also about a third full. So that's going pretty well. Oh, a chunk of ice has come through. Nice. We've obviously used up a load of ice somewhere in the system. It's finally pushed it below the replacement value of it. So that can all flow through. Over here, right, what have we got? We've got a load of quality ice. We've got some rare ice. That's interesting. Got some rare stone and some rare plastic and uncommon plastic. And yeah, okay, there's some mildly interesting stuff coming through here. Solid fuel uncommon is presumably going to give me it's going to give me a bit of a speed boost for my train. There's solid fuel rare. That's going to get me up to 132. So there's an extra 7%, extra 6% vehicle acceleration, and an extra 1.5% vehicle top speed for using rare and uncommon fuels. Why not? You don't have to go to bed, persistent. You can carry on watching, and we'll carry on playing with. Watching isn't going to hurt your fingers, surely. So yeah, that'd be fine. Do I want to do belt side balancing there? No, not really. Just let that flow, and we can get rid of all of the stuff from the low density structures sooner or later. And as I say, I expect to now start using more low-density structures because we're going to be putting lots of them into making the rocket silos over here. Now, is there anything else over here on this planet that I want to do at the moment? There's going to be a bit of thinking about setting up the logistics to pass the various. A bit of thinking about the logistics to pass all the resources from this planet back over to Norvis, but I feel like I've basically done the things that I was trying to do over here. I could put in some more lamps, I suppose. That's probably a good idea. He says looking for a lamp to copy. There's one. Because it's a bit gloomy on this planet. Especially when it gets dark like this. I should be putting in pink lamps down here because we're doing pink science. Yeah, let's have a bit more illumination. That'd be lovely. Over here is not too bad. And I feel the rocket silo deserves some lights as well. So we'll give it a few of them up there. I guess it would make a certain amount of sense. Since some of the things, I don't know, I feel like some of the things that go into making the rocket silo might be in slightly short supply. So let's chuck a load of them into an assembly machine just now to get it ready and going. So here we have an assembly machine. We would like to make another rocket launch silo. So it's 1,000 steel plate. You know, just take everything you want from here. So it's another 600 steel plate, which comes from down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 9 blue circuits. Okay, that seems like not very many. All those electric motors that I'm waiting for. Pipes. Pipes, we need how many pipes? We need 100 pipes. We need another 90 pipes. And I need another 900 and mumble concrete. And concrete comes from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Have some of that. There we go. Let's go and get some pipes. Then we are genuinely just waiting for the electric motors that are going to come over from elsewhere. That was like 100 of those, wasn't it? Boop. I feel like I'm doing a lot more hand feeding of machines than than is normal. But given that it's all a bit new and a bit weird, I don't feel all that bad about doing it. Let's get some more high quality miscellanea out of these machines. Alright. Yeah, let's go and check on the brain again. Brain is braining. Still waiting for furnaces, cargo bays, combinator. In fact, it says it's got all of these requests, but nothing's happening. Presumably that just means there aren't any rockets assembled down on the ground, so we can't do anything until those come in. Until those are finished. We've got rockets. Why are you not asking for stuff? What's going on? The rockets should be asking for all the bits and pieces that are being asked for by the space platform, shouldn't they? Because we've got automatic requests turned on for all of them. And Brain is asking for... well, wants to ask for electric furnaces. Do we not have any electric furnaces or... maybe I don't have any cargo bays. Oh, there aren't enough to fill a rocket. Ah, I didn't make enough of them. Okay, in that case... so what was it? Electric furnaces, cargo bays, chemical plants, and we'll go from there. So down here, can we get these requests, please? There we go, right. And get rid of all these things as well. So over here, we're saying we wanted to... right, none is set over there. Okay, so what? Why can I not... I've forgotten how to... there we go. I've forgotten how to use how to play the game because it changed a little bit. Right, so we needed some electric furnaces. We need 3 of those. We need some combinators of various types. We needed a constant combinator. I can't remember how many of those we needed. It was less than 5. I think it was 1. We needed a decider combinator. Again, I think we only need about one of those. We needed solar panels. Solar panels are probably top of the list of things we need for this ship. I could set all these by setting requests like that, couldn't I? There we go. That's what I actually want to do. And then I could ditch that. Right, we don't gonna have to pull these potentially out of bots out of a roboport in order to get them. So what we've got, where do we even have a roboport with some bots in it? Actually, that's not too difficult. What we do is we come to here and we say we would like you to always have at least 10 of these guys and at least 10 of these guys, and then I can feed them out into a blue chest as required to make sure there's always at least one in there. Or a couple of blue chests, perhaps. So, a couple of blue chests in there, a couple of inserters, a bit of power, and then you are to be filtered to just logistics bots. You are to be filtered to just construction bots. Construction bots, that's that one. And then, bing, bonk, bonk, like that. I didn't mean to actually connect the two of them together, so I can disconnect those. Then you are also going to enable disable when construction bots is less than 5. And you are going to enable disable when logistics bots is less than 5. Okay, there we go. So we're getting a lot of the stuff is being passed over here now. All these things that we wanted to send up in the rocket. I guess we'll wait for the remaining electric engine units to arrive. Then I can remove the set requests from here and just start chucking it all into the rocket. So like that, and then I can put in a green inserter here like that, and then we'll ship all that stuff up. Okay, so down here we've got those. Actually, we've got. Now let's get some of this stuff shipped through, and then we can start faffing around building more rockets because that's going to be a thing that slows it down quite a bit. So if we could have that green inserter, please. Where's the robot that's going to do that for me? There it is. Okay, green inserters are in fact miles away. Where's the worker robot speed bonuses? Because these are really slow. That's a yellow science, typical. And then it's just yellow forever, well, for a little while. And then it's pink. So actually I can do quite a lot. I can do all the way up to 7 once I've got yellow and pink up and working. Yellow science might be the next thing for me to do, actually, after I've done Fulgora. And got a steady stream of the pink science coming through. Because I believe it is being built at the correct rate, but it's going to be quite a long time until we've actually managed to bring a shipload of it over to here. I said ship with a P. And then can start feeding that through and getting it into the science machines. It's not that the request isn't a full stack, it's that there isn't a full stack in the logistics system, because I'm only storing, I don't know,